BlackRock about to set off a tsunami in cryptocurrency. And the fact is, most are going to come in when it's too late. In today's video, I'm going to break down a 6-minute video all the way from 2017 to 2023. So those who are still skeptical or those who need confirmation that 2024, 2025 will be the biggest shift in generational wealth in history, this is the video for you. My name is Coach JB. What I work to do is make complex macro and microeconomic strategies very, very easy for the normal everyday person to implement them. We've helped over 7,000 people worldwide since 2020 with 3 amazing free resources. Number 1, I'm a licensed insurance agent. I insure my wealth with tax code 7702, the infinity banking concept. People call it Index Universal Life. But we have free conversations with my licensed insurance team in the description down below. So if you're interested in figuring out how to insure your wealth in these volatile times, we've helped a ton of people do that. Number 2 is a 16-page guide on exactly my blueprint from my paradigm. I only teach from what I'm currently doing. An absolutely free book in the description. And lastly, you can join our academy 7 days for free. As we finish out this year here. It is an education academy. So if you're ready to jump right in, you can try it out 7 days for free. On the back end of this video, every single video, repetitively, I explain exactly how I'm set up. And I want to help as many people as possible understand what I'm doing. Only speaking from my paradigm. So let's dive into this. So we're going to watch about a 6-minute video. So I want you to buckle in. I want you to grab some popcorn. And I would highly recommend that you grab a pen and paper. Okay, so what we're about to do is we're going to take clips from 2017 to 2023. The gentleman sitting on the right is Larry Fink, the largest asset manager in the world, BlackRock. He is the CEO of BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world. He also sits on the board of trustees for the World Economic Forum, and the board of trustees' responsibility is to move the mission and purpose forward. So we're going to watch this video all the way through. I'm not going to disrupt it, but I want you to pay attention to how the narrative changes. We're going to go 2017. I think it's 2018. There's a 2020, and there's multiple in 2022, and then a recent one in 2023. He's going to go from cryptocurrencies used for money laundering to cryptocurrency as a flight to safety. So pay attention. This is probably the most important video I've ever done. This is why I'm non-emotional about the markets and I never get played. Check this out.
Is something you disagree on?
Yes.
Bitcoin.
Oh.
I want. Well, you tell me. You tell us the other things you disagree on.
Let's be clear. I don't spend any time thinking about Bitcoin. I was asked a question about Bitcoin and I responded, but I don't have a strong opinion on Bitcoin.
I heard you say you thought it was a...
I said it was I believe it is an index for money laundering.
Okay.
Have you developed a view on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? And what is BlackRock doing about them?
Well, I believe in blockchains. We're looking at many blockchains. We created provider Aladdin, which is really a blockchain between us and the clients.
But that's the underlying technology.
But it's a private blockchain, okay? But we believe if we create more and more flow-through information by having all the different reference points of a transaction being systematized, that's good. Related to cryptocurrencies, I'm a big believer in the potential of what a cryptocurrency can do. You see huge opportunities in it, but what we're talking about today, it's really much more of a speculative. People are speculating on it, but most importantly, what I think about most of these cryptocurrencies, it just identifies how much money laundering there is being done in the world, how much people are trying to move currencies from one place to another. So I actually believe you're seeing the demand for it, but let's be clear, if we created a true global digital currency, I hate the word crypto, a digitized currency, then then you would not have money laundering anymore. You would have everything understood, everything would be flowing through, everything would be identified. You could see all the application, except I'm horrified on one point. How do we preserve the system from...
Sorry, I have to stop that. He said that Bitcoin's used for money laundering, but if we had a digitized currency, we would have less money laundering.
Cyber problems, because if the whole world using this one network for financial transactions, it presents a lot of systemic risk.
Is it time yet for BlackRock to either trade in digital assets or digital virtual currencies, if you prefer, or to create a product for your clients?
We're not hearing any demand from any of our clients other than maybe some speculative stuff. We're being asked that question, but it's more of like a venture capital type of interchange. But we're not hearing clients saying that we want to use this as an asset class. No.
Okay, remember, he said this is, I think, early 2017 or late 2017. No demand from his clients used for money laundering.
It's not an institutional thing yet.
It's far from that. As I said, it's much more of a speculative platform for Asia, and it's heavily used for money laundering.
Is it true that you're building out a cryptocurrency capability?
No. I mean, we're looking at it. As I said, in the past, we are very excited about blockchain technology. That's what we're looking at, even in the Aladdin universe, what we're trying to do there. So we're looking at blockchain technologies, and we're looking at all the
But blockchain isn't crypto. Blockchain is just the underlying technology.
Well, that's the most important thing. Whether it is a cryptocurrency, we're studying them to see how they're performing. And it may be, it may be.
Don't your clients want crypto exposure?
No, I don't believe any client has sought out crypto exposure.
Really?
Yes.
But at some point they might. Do you need to be prepared?
I don't, at the moment, no.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Goldman Sachs is building out a cryptocurrency trading desk. Morgan Stanley is doing the same thing. JP Morgan's doing the same thing.
Yes, because there's elements of people who are looking to trade it. I have not heard from any one client they're looking to buy a cryptocurrency at this time. When it becomes more legitimatized, when it has the true open nature of it, that you identify who the players are on both sides, that's when we'll probably look at it as an alternative.
So just share what he just said. He said when it's legitimized. So on the back end of this video, what happened to make it legitimized? Interesting, right?
As an alternative to all currencies, but
an alternative to all currencies.
I have
right now. You are where then? You are.
What do you mean?
Just studying it?
We're studying it. We're looking how they perform. We're looking at that type of data to understand it as we think about other products. But right now, I can tell you it worldwide, I have not heard from one client who said, I need to be in this.
John, in conversation with Central Bank Governor Mark Carney at the Council of Foreign Relations this morning, Larry Fink acknowledging that Bitcoin has caught the attention and the imagination of many people. It's still untested, pretty small relative to other markets, and he says it is seeing big giant moves every day, but it's a thin market. Can it evolve into something real, a global market? Fink said possibly. He also noted that having a digital currency has a real impact on the US dollar, making it less relevant, not for Americans, but international holders of dollar-based assets. He did also raise the question that I think many economists and executives are wrestling with. Does it change the need for the dollar as a reserve currency? In other words, John, are there other ways to efficiently transact overseas as well as here in the U.S.? Fink really joining a prominent number of high-profile voices, Melissa, in the past couple of weeks that are saying, yes, this move that we're seeing in Bitcoin and digital currencies in general, it is generating active discussion, and it's something that they're watching very closely.
Yep, Guggenheim, right? Paul Tudor Jones, Druckenmiller, the list goes on and on
Yes.
these days. Seema, thank you. Seema Modi.
It's like wishful thinking, isn't it? Isn't this?
Okay, so this is 2023, I think about a month ago. So remember, did you write down money laundering? Nah, clients aren't interested. We're not seeing any interest at all. And this was just a month ago.
What this is all about?
Well, I can't talk about the specifics of anything. I think it's just an example of the pent-up interest in crypto. And we are hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. I mean, when you think about, I think some of this rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the, all the issues around the Israeli war now. Global terrorism, and I think there's more people running into a fight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said that crypto is used for money laundering, and now it's a flight to quality, and there's pent up demand. There was no demand a couple years ago, even 2 years ago. Do you see how this changes, guys? Problem, reaction, solution. Do you see how, as they tell you cryptocurrency is a fraud, they're building blockchain technology? Your money is going to be digitized, and it's going to move very, very quickly now, guys. Very quickly. Okay. BlackRock and JP Morgan are quietly laying the groundwork for the next Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP in crypto price bull run. That was on October 17th. So it starts to transition here. Then we move over here, which was yesterday. Larry Fink, Wall Street's biggest Bitcoin believer. What? BlackRock reignited interest in Bitcoin ETFs this year, in part driven by CEO Fink's strong statement on the role of Bitcoin as an international currency. An international currency. I just showed you all the different clips, guys. You got to see it for yourself, not from Coach JV expressing what he feels about it, but basically what they're showing you guys. Guys, this is what they're doing. This is it. Larry Fink sees Bitcoin as an international currency. Like, let that sink in. I hope you were taking notes. And this is why we have a strict exit strategy. This is why we don't follow crypto YouTubers and influencers trying to get us fudded in, fudded out. We have a very solid game plan. Okay. A very, very, very solid game plan. Basically exiting the markets as everything goes parabolic, which is extremely, extremely important. So I want to share with you my exact plan. At the end of every video, I'll share with you my plan. So I'm in cryptocurrency. Okay. In cryptocurrency, I'm diverse across. The way that I set up my cryptocurrency, if I lose every single dime, I'm good to go. But I do believe in cryptocurrency because of this stuff. This is how I study stuff. I listen to what they say, and then I watch what they do. And I make my moves based on where they're taking us, not where we're at. The industrial era is dead. So in cryptocurrency, I'm across payment rails, supply chain management. We have some gaming stuff. We have some payment structure or infrastructure, right? But in crypto, I have a very strict exit plan. Okay. In 2024, there's going to be a couple things. The Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved. You're going to have a Bitcoin halving in April. And when they lower interest rates, your crypto is going to go absolutely parabolic. So I am the creator of Merlin, one of the co-founders of Merlin. We created a solution. This is the smartest way to track your crypto. And I set up an exit plan. All of you need to have an exit plan. Within here, we created this because we use spreadsheets. So within Merlin, you have your interface. We don't hold your keys. We don't hold your comments, just an interface. You can put in your exit plan. And as this goes straight up, you should be exiting, or I am exiting the market on ladders on the way up. So as you get excited and you're coming in and everybody thinks that Bitcoin is going to go to whatever, it's going to get stuck. The exchanges are going to shut down because they're being liquidated. You do not want to be the exit liquidity. Most people that are not familiar with investing or intelligent investing, you are going to be the exit liquidity. Okay. Unfortunately, these institutions don't care about you. The market doesn't care about you. They care about making profits. Okay. So if you're getting into investments, you have to make sure you get profit. So as it goes up, I'll be exiting. I'll give you an example. So say XRP. If XRP hits its all-time high of $3.70, I'll be exiting 10% of 50% of my portfolio. If it gets in between $5 and $7, I'll be exiting another 15%. Do you see? As I pull, I'll be putting into Index Universal Life. I insure my wealth. That allows me to have access to the cash value of my insurance policies. I can borrow from that insurance policy if I want to, tax-free, to invest in other assets, real estate, gold, silver. I'm really big in business. So in my businesses, I've scaled. I don't run the companies anymore. I don't like the word above. I am part of the ecosystem where I meet with my CFO, my COO, and we go out and we meet with people who run our companies. Okay. That's called scaling. And then with the money I make from the increased income every single quarter from scaling my businesses, I recycle that back into assets, I'll be continuing to max fund insurance policies, buying more real estate, and I'm going to go through this process. Okay. So for me, real estate's the next game. I'm not really interested in real estate, but I do need it for the depreciation, the appreciation, and mostly the interest off the taxes as well. So interest off my taxes, depreciation, so I can get less, more tax liabilities. And I'm not really caring about the appreciation too much or the money from the doors. I'm just more interested in the tax benefits from real estate. So I'll be getting into that next year. Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm doing. Merlin, you can get 30 days for free. Everything we offer is 30 days or for free at first, because we want to build a relationship with you guys. Again, everything on my channel, if you know me, that I talk about, I have no sponsors. I'm not paid by anybody. I'm only paid by my own ecosystem. That's it. That way that I can speak my truth about God, my path with Jesus, and I can be ethical, moral. And if anything goes wrong, I stand on that. I stand on it. It's nobody else controlling my ecosystem or the customer service or the ethics and morals of our companies. We stand on our own ethics, our own morals, integrity, and honesty. So Merlin, you can go down and get 30 days for free. Everybody has to have Merlin, guys. It's so important. If you're in cryptocurrency and you want to properly exit and make sure that you actually do what you're coming into crypto for, is to make money and build generational wealth for your family, you have to have an exit plan. Don't be sloppy with your exit plan. You have to be disciplined, guys. A lot of people ask too, we have customer service, immaculate customer service. We have tons of videos to teach you what an exit plan is as well. So down below, download Merlin, 30 days for free. Get all your crypto set up in there. Remember, we don't hold your crypto. It's just an interface, okay? It just tells you your daily gains and losses. It shows all your crypto in one spot. Set up your exit plan so you're sitting along. Maybe you work at a hair salon, you're doing hair, and then ding, it goes off. Hey, JV, you're about 10% away from your target. Then you know. So then you can go. So maybe you don't get home at the end of the night. Oh my God, it blew past my price target. So we're going to help you exit those markets. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed this video. So we always say, Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go.